Well, today we are talking about Chris Evans. Yes, the Captain America, the first Avenger. And I will admit something. Captain America had the best superhero trilogy of any superhero. There's not one of his three movies that just straight up garbage, like, I know, Batman and Dark Knight Rises or Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3. I'm pretty sure there's other examples out there of this all these other superheroes. Or you can say Iron Man. Iron Man 3 was complete garbage. Iron Man 2 was forgettable. I don't even know what Iron Man 2 was even about. So, Captain America has the best superhero trilogy of any superhero. And I do not like Captain America personally. I think he's boring. Me personally, you don't have cool powers. You're a boring ass character. He's he would be nothing without the shield. Let's just call it what it is. He would be literally nothing. The shield carries him. He does not carry the shield carries him. He's trash without it. He will literally die without it. He's nothing without that invulnerable shield. But the movies themselves were really good, had a lot of action, explosions, guns, no sexy women, Scarlett Johansson, that's what men like. Now that's back when the MCU was actually for men, because men is the actual demographic of comic books and comic book movies. So he still has the best trilogy. But this dude is a massive soy boy left-wing cuck. This dude, Chris Evans, was literally calling people idiots for not liking a same-sex kiss scene in a children's cartoon. You guys remember when he did that Lightyear movie with Buzz Lightyear, where he had his own movie? Disney literally put a gay kiss scene between two black lesbians in a children's cartoon because that's what Disney wants you to do with your kids. But and this dude called people idiots because they didn't want kids looking at adults making out, same-sex adults. Bro, you're talking about a children's cartoon. This is not like a rated R cartoon or something. This shit is meant for 5-year-olds, and he calling people idiots because people don't want kindergartners looking at that shit? Yeah, that's the type of man we're dealing with. He's a mega level cuck. I can give you respect for being the Captain America. I don't like this blackface Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson, Black Falcon, or Black America, whatever his name is. I'm not respecting that shit. No race swaps for me. That shit is lazy, is ugly, is disrespectful with sloppy seconds. Nah, we're not doing race swaps for me. That shit, when that movie comes out, his standalone movie comes out, that is gonna bomb at the box office. It's over. But anyway, that's the type of man that Chris Evans is. So why are we talking about him today? Because this idiot said something stupid about comic book films. Let's read this tweet from Culture Crave. Chris Evans says, if making comic book films were easy, there'll be a lot more good ones. Oh my god. First of all, making good comic book films is easy. It depends on, at the same time, what does he mean by good? Does he mean from an actor perspective? Does he mean from a writer, director? If he's talking about in general, that doesn't make sense. If he's talking about just creating that vision overall, it is easy. Comic book films are easy because you have decades and decades and decades and decades of storylines for each one of these characters that these people can use. So writing a comic book film is easy because you don't have to write anything because the work is already done for you from decades ago. You can literally just use the comic books themselves as scripts. This dude doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. This is literally the easiest genre to make. The work is already done. That's what frustrates me most about this whole genre. Just adapt the storylines from the comic. The work is literally done already. You don't have to do work. You don't have to come up with cool stories. You don't have to come up with these new, brand new, original characters. The work is literally done. That's the shit that pisses me off about this genre. This genre is easiest to make more than anything. These writers, directors, whoever, why don't you just look up the best storylines for each of these characters? Like if you're making like a Hulk movie, right? Just Google, just YouTube on top of that. There's plenty of YouTubers that do comic recommendations. Just Google, YouTube, hey, what are the best storylines for the Incredible Hulk? If you're not personally a fan yourself, you haven't read it yourself, do that at the very least. You look it up and say, hey, okay, these are the best stories. I don't know, World War Hulk. Let's make that into a movie. It's just that simple. It really is. DC should do that as well. Instead of having that terrible Flash movie, they should have just looked up oh, what are the best Flash storylines? And you would have saw like the return of Barry Allen, Terminal Velocity, Rogue War, Blitz. Like there's so many of them. I mean, that's how I got into all this stuff. That's what I do. That's how I know what books to read. I just look up, hey, what are the best storylines for this character? The character that I'm interested in. If I can literally do it and then go read the books, why can't the writer and directors of these movies do the same thing? They can do the same thing. They just don't want to because they're lazy. They're stupid. And on top of that, they don't care about these franchises like that. They just want a quick buck. That's all it is at the end of the day. They want to make a quick dollar, milk the franchise, milk the characters, and then leave. That is it. They don't care about this shit. They're not a nerd. They're not a geek. They're not a fan. Whatever word you want to use, they're not one of them. They're just opportunists who want a quick buck. People need to realize that. This genre could be infinitely more better if fans were actually in charge. We will still be getting amazing Marvel movies. But they don't want to read the books. They just don't because they're idiots and they don't care. This universe went downhill after Endgame. They stopped caring about entertainment, only cared about politics and shoving messages down our throat. That's why you're not seeing a lot of good ones. Like, are you really that dumb? So it is easy on top of that. Like, it's easy, and there would be a lot more good ones if these people actually did their job to stop trying to talk down to people and disrespect their customers. This guy's a complete dumbass. This is why I'm sick of the comic book genre, the comic book community as a whole, because comic book fans just take any slop they can get. It's annoying, it's frustrating, and just comic book fans have no standards. You take any slop under the sun. Maybe not so much recently, but in general, I feel like you guys just don't have standards. Maybe because the comic books themselves are a niche, and most people don't even know about the books. I'll say the 99% don't know about it, but it's still annoying at the end of the day, because every fandom has this weird fanboy shit. I'm not gonna go into that right now, but just slop after slop after slop after slop. And these people have the means of making billions of dollars, billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. You were doing that before Endgame. You did that with Endgame. That was literally the highest grossing movie of all time. Not talking about superhero movies, period. And these idiots fumbled the ball. They could have had this money train going for at least 5 years, and they ruined it. Just complete dumbasses. All because they wanted to preach to us, feed us the message, and all this BS that nobody asked for. All this like talking down to where we just trying to chill, enjoy a movie. We're just trying to eat some popcorn, enjoy a good movie with our favorite characters. But these idiots thought they were better than us, so they decided to talk down to us and disrespect us, and now they're paying the price. So, hey man, Chris Evans, you are the Captain America, but you're a complete fucking retard. And that is it for the video today, guys. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, hit the bell notification, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.